life is a movie, bull riding in boots, cowboy hat from Gucci, Wrangler on my booty. Can't nobody tell me nothing.
What is up, guys? Just got off work, about to take the single cab over to Napa to go get a new speed sensor for the transfer case. Got a few serial numbers, got it all worked out. They actually have 2 in stock. Gonna go over there. Hopefully it's the right part. We can get this thing 100%. It did just rain, so driving a mechanical truck with compounds, a lot of fuel, and 5K springs probably gonna be a little interesting. So let's get to it. See you guys. So, good news from Napa. The speed sensor was actually the correct one. Went ahead and picked up some new little miscellaneous stuff, windshield wipers and all. Actually kind of in a rush to get to my brother-in-law's house as today is his birthday. So hopefully we can catch up after and just throw these parts in. And okay guys, so it is the next day. Didn't really have time to go and replace the speed sensor on the transfer case like I talked about yesterday. Brother-in-law's birthday just kind of ran a little long. Didn't feel like it was worthwhile taking away family time for that. Don't really get to enjoy that much because of all of our busy schedules. Cold breeze taking it out of me. But so before I get to go to lunch, Mom bent her OEM 22-inch wheel, so got that fixed for her today. About to change this out, and then we will get to working on that beautiful piece of equipment. So thankfully we got all the oil leaks fixed, so don't really have to roll around in any kind of fluids. So let's get to it. Okay guys, couldn't really get any good footage. I actually do have a tripod coming through Amazon, should be here tomorrow afternoon, so we can kind of get some better filming. Did get the speed sensor bolted in. That right there, if I remember correctly, is a, here, let me just look at it. It's a 7/16 right there. You actually do not need to pull this out. That's basically just a retaining clip to hold the body of it in. This portion right here holds the actual, I'd assume it's a magnet. And there's some kind of tone ring in there. So that's what holds that in. It did come with a new plug right there that has to be spliced into the harness, which, if I had to guess by the electrical tape, someone's already done, which may be our issue all along. And it comes with little 3 heat shrink tubes. So I actually do not have any wire strippers with me, so we're going to take her around to the hardware, get some strippers, might even buy a new torch. Our irrigation crew tends to eat those up, so it wouldn't hurt to have a dedicated set for my dually, which tends to keep all of my electric crimps and any kind of butt connector in it. So, alright guys, let's get to it. Before I do go, the Napa part number for that speed sensor is VSS103. Here, let me hold it so you can go ahead and take a screenshot of that if you ever need one. And now we gotta go get in the dually. So we went with the automatic wire strippers. Have a few buddies that have these and nothing but good reviews, so always wanted the pairs, never really had the time to get them or really the need, so today's gonna be that day. Also got a little torch for the heat wrap. Should have everything else we need. Alright, let's hit the road. So we want, guys, copper fittings, audio and video, or do we want guns and ammo? So guys, it is 1:30. She was actually still talking through the intercom to herself, sounded like. But it is 1:30. It is time to get only the cheapest food. But like I was saying, it is 1:30. Time to get only the cheapest food possible for, real budget 12-valve build. That's just gonna penny me to death having to throw parts at it. We did take it to AutoZone. Scanned it, said, okay, cool, you got 4 codes. Okay, awesome. Long story short, he went to put them in the computer, nothing came up. So I may have already touched base on it. I'm just trying to kind of reiterating it and give you the full details for some people that may not have seen the previous video. So whenever we get back, just gonna try to hurry along. Got a bunch of other stuff that's more priority than getting this thing 100% right now, as it is still about halfway through the work day. So just figure I'd kind of keep it going. Okay guys, so y'all are going to just get a glimpse into my daily life. Just got the truck back and a load from the tree farm. Got 41 oaks on it. Now I just need to get the D7 moved out of the way so I can back my truck and trailer in there and get Scotty's Peterbilt out of the way so our guys can unload it in the morning and we can start filling up our freshly redone holding area for our trees that we use on job sites, from anywhere from homes to businesses to skyscrapers. So now he's got to wait. Up the connections on the speed sensor harness, as you can see dangling over there. Now all we need to do is find some of the Vibrant wire loom that I really like in the proper diameter. Worst case scenario, Bradley's is closed and we have to electrical tape it like it was already done. Bradley's is a local little hot rod shop, whatever you'd like to call it. They keep any XRP fitting or hose you can think of in stock. Always have a real good selection. It's by far my go-to place. He's really gone above and beyond for me. Good job, son. He's really gone above and beyond for me. He helped me out and saved me from a bunch of binds that I've put myself in with time constraints as far as like late night service. So we're gonna run over there. Hopefully he hasn't closed. I know he recently changed his hours, so let's hurry up. Okay guys, so we got there and got back. They ended up closing at 6, so got there just in time. Kind of rushed in and out. So we got the Vibrant 1/4 inch flex splits. What's that say? Flex split sleeve. So the bigger the size, if I remember correctly, they come in more length than 10. They're not all 10 foot. I don't believe you can get different lengths. This is my preferred wire loom, as you can kind of see. It's just the fit and finish is a lot better than this crappy plastic we pulled out from up under here. I mean, that just doesn't look too good in my opinion. So we're gonna class it up a little bit with this instead. So let's get it wrapped up and finished up, and hopefully we got a problem fixed. Final fit and finish. Just need to cut down the old wire loom. But 1/4 inch was a little tight, especially around here, around the heat shrink areas. But overall, it just looks a lot better than those 3 wires just kind of hanging around. So, I'm gonna plug it back in and take it for a test drive, and hopefully it fixes our issue. So, we got to up the temperature a little bit. Just gonna take a drive down the driveway and see if it goes. And that's gonna be a no. Oh, that's a little frustrating. This is very, very frustrating. So as you can see, guys, didn't want to shift, still not working right. At this point, I really don't know what else to do. I don't have enough time to really start digging into it. So what I'm gonna do is have my buddy Matt Tucker come over, which you may have seen. He built a truck called Frankenford. It was a 50s, I want to say, model Ford. He took an engine out of a Caterpillar skid steer and made it work. I believe he worked with Precision Turbo on that and a few other companies, and has been put in more magazines than I can think of. But he's helped me out a lot with my black truck, tightening up some wiring on that, done some stuff better than I would have done. But he can just dedicate his time to something, and he's a lot better with wiring than I am. So, gonna get that done. If he can't figure out the issue, gonna probably go ahead and have him put in my overdrive and lockup switches, because we do plan on putting a full manual valve body in, which we've already got the shifter in. Sadly, cannot get the TCI Outlaws anymore, let alone the blackout models like I used to have in my black truck way back when. So we went with a B&M, I believe it's just a Stealth. It's a 3-speed forward pattern. We are going to be teaming up with Andrew Tvornik at Midgets Diesel for that one. More to come on that. Really, we've just got a lot to do for this thing, a lot of little stuff. We do plan on this weekend hanging out with Travis Mangum and Hidden Performance. He's a good buddy of mine, does a lot of fabricating for me, does all my intercooler pipes, and also tints most of my vehicles. So he's just I'm friends with a lot of people that can do a lot of things better than I can, which isn't really saying a whole lot, but it's really nice that they're reliable and I can really rely on them for stuff, and they always come through. Maybe not on the exact timeline that I need, but if I pressure them enough, they'll try to work me in the most times. So, alright guys, well, I believe this is going to finish it up. So, thank you for watching. If you skip through some spots, I don't blame you. I know me talking a lot is getting pretty old, so hopefully we can tend to get more away from that and more of actually getting stuff done. So, if you haven't, go check out the introduction video. If you already haven't, also subscribe, like, comment if you want any questions answered. I'll do my best to. So, alright guys, it's going to wrap it up. Have a good one.